What a good way to welcome you again onto this presentation. Been up for a couple of days. I'm under the weather, not too well, but it's an opportunity to be back here this morning. I'm Amos, Thomas Momo. I'm your host, always here bringing you your fascinating television program. This is Liberia's biggest online television, KMTV, and the show is the KMTV Morning Show. I am humbled this morning to play host to two distinct celebrity. They are former housemates in the 16-1. Hoping I'm getting it correct. Big Brother Liberia. As you are aware, this is the second phase of the Big Brother Liberia that is ongoing. 16-1, they was part of it, and they have this foundation. It's always, I feel very excited and magnanimous to talk to people who have the intention of giving back. Many Liberians are not thinking in this direction. But if you can get a little bit and share a little bit with people who cannot afford, it's quite commendable. We have two distinct personalities, Retrica and Reca. I don't know the name, but they are here with me this morning. And basically, we'll be talking issues surrounding the foundation and those other issues they are involved with. Will give a little side traction to their life since they left the house. How's life going on with them? What brought about the ideas of giving back? Other issues surrounding those activities they are involved with will be discussed on today's presentation. I'm Amos, like I said, and I want to say thanks so much for joining us, whatever part of the world you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location, and welcome to KMTV Liberia. Whew. It's hard to start it. Someone say, well, it's just difficult to talk with celebrity, but I'm humbled this morning to have two of them here with me. And basically, we're going to be talking about the you call the foundation?
Retrica.
Retrica. I thought I was getting it wrong. Retrica Foundation. I have Retrica and Reca. I want to say thanks so much and welcome to KMTV.
Thank you too.
How's life going on?
Not bad, not bad. We're trying here.
Okay.
We're trying.
And how's it going on with you?
It's okay.
Great to have you guys here this morning. We'll be discussing issues about the Retrica Foundation. I love the name. And seeing young people giving back to society is kind of a commendable. Just a little bit about yourself, starting with Retro.
Retro. Been long since I wrote but Retro is a Lufian. He's somebody who I don't know. It's been long. Somebody who I'm just.
You're just a young man, love giving back.
Yeah, I would say I just love to give some kind of impact to the society.
Very well.
In my own weak way.
Yeah.
Just pushing, even though it's not easy. So for now, yeah, that's Retro.
And Reca, how's life going on?
Life is good. You can't complain. We're just managing.
And then when you say life is not good, they will say definitely you are not saying the right thing. Because from your morphology, the way your posture, it proves in all directions that life is going good. But tell us a little bit about this Reca. Many persons been hearing about Reca. They saw you in the house. And who's the Reca?
Well, my full name is Reca Snyder.
Okay.
The first runner of Big Brother Liberia Season 1. And I'm the CEO of the Retrica Foundation. Reca is a caring, bold person,
Okay.
I'm I would say, the frisky one here. Retro is the introvert.
Okay.
I'm the wild one. So Reca is just somebody that is good, love helping people. And that's just Reca.
Now, you being the CEO, just give us a little synopsis about how, but firstly, what are some of those things you miss being out of the house, right? Your time you spend in the house and now out of the house. What are those things you're missing from the house?
Well, in the house, in as much as it was like a competition, but it was almost like we're all family, because we started way back. So I miss waking up and seeing all my favorite people, every morning and stuff like that. And then I miss Ravi's voice.
Okay.
The drama, the palaver every morning. And I miss the food,
Yeah, serve yourself. So you mix the Bribey voice, you miss the food, You miss the.
And I miss the games we used to play, like the tax we normally get from Brabi.
Okay.
It makes you, stronger. It makes
Okay.
you work harder.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
And I think you learn a lot being in the house.
Yeah, true. Even though it was a short stay, but
All right. And Reca, do have a following, but I want to hear from the houses more because there were lots of things in the house there, and you were always on top of some of those things. But just tell us a little bit. What are those things you miss being in the house?
Um, okay. I miss the food because every morning you just serve yourself whatsoever meal you want. That's one of the things I miss. I miss like the friendship, the togetherness. Those people that I met, those amazing people that I met while on the show.
Okay.
Everybody like cool, happy, and for me the confusion, like, it was everything. By the end of the day, we would fix it because even though it was a competition, you go there, meet a lot of people, and as a family, sometimes you guys will have your ups and downs, but in the end, love wins, right?
Okay.
So, that's just it.
When you talk about love wins, you are the lover. I mean, the lovely one. You being the first runner-up. Were you the lovely one?
Oh, well, I wouldn't say, I was the first runner-up. I know that the people that were supporting me in the house, shout out to you guys are the real deal. I know they saw something in me, the momentum that I had, even though when you're in the house, you're not aware of it.
Okay.
But when you come outside, I was like, wow, I never expected it, because you don't have camera, phone, internet, nothing to your disposal when you are in the house. It's just you, the stairs, the bathroom, the kitchen, the living room, and your friends. So
That's true.
that's just it.
Now let's come to this to the foundation. This is the sole purpose of your coming, because I think, like I said the last time, I brought a lot of politicians here, the big ones, the ones who want to be into politics, and we brought them here. We discussed politics. Majority of them will see some of the good things they are doing. They will lie to us, but I think it is upon us as young people and those who think the field of journalism is important, giving back to society. I'm giving back as well.
Sure.
So I think it is upon us to always discuss those things that are restituting in the best interest of Liberia, developmental wise. And with the work the both of you are doing in the Retrica Foundation, I think you people are one way or the other impacting lives. You people are giving back to society. And it's upon me always to talk about it. Now, tell us a little bit, how this Retrica Foundation stuff started all about?
Okay. First, the Retrica Foundation, right? It's a combination of names, Retro and Reca.
Okay,
So
Retrica.
R-E-T is Retro, R-I-C-A.
Oh.
Reca, so it's just the both of us name combined.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's something we both decided to do. But the idea all started from me. When I was in the house, from my past life, I was somebody, I would say I was a bit lost.
Okay.
And going in the house, leaving everything, putting such life behind you, trying to be a new person, to change, to make an impact in life, doing something that you love. It all started from Big Baby Liberia, right?
Okay.
So I will call a lot of names, numerous names, all type of names, all sorts of names. And I sat down to myself, like, is this who I am? Is this what I really want to be? Who am I? What do I want to be? Like, I need to make an impact. So me changing on the show, like, doing my own thing, going through a lot of stuff, a lot of addiction, those type of things. I was like, okay, if I can make a change, I believe that I can be a help to those who are in the same situation as myself. Because, somebody who's like had an issue with addiction or had an issue with teenage pregnancy, you are the best person to talk to the next person.
Certainly.
And because you were in that shoes, you understand? So I make it to myself like, okay, when I go out, this is what I want to do. I want to give back to the society. I want my story to be there, to set a scenario that okay, if I can do it, you too can do this, and we are all in it together. Because it's something that comes from the mind.
That's true.
Yeah, because I never went to a rehabilitation center like to say, okay, they would get it out of me. But I did my own thing with the help of Retro, those other people in the house. And then today, I've become a new person.
Okay.
So that's why this is how the Retrica Foundation came about.
Okay. And what brought Retro in the picture? Though I want to get a little bit personal, but Retro, what brought you in the picture?
Well, you see, we became close, like, from Robbie's house. So I believe that if you love somebody, you want to support
Sure.
whatever thing you do. So for me, I just decided to give it my all.
Okay.
Because, so, and we're not even doing it like for her benefit, but we want to do something that would impact other people.
Yeah.
So it's something that I thought about, and I decided to give it a try.
Fine. Now you're getting it bit by bit. Both of them are here. Retro, Reca, combination of the Retrica Foundation, doing lots of great job for the Liberian people. Those who think they have been left behind, those people who think that they cannot have food on their table, they are, doing all of their best to have them getting meat on a daily basis. Since you started, what has been your focus?
Well, for us, like, basically, what we do on a daily basis, like, we focus mainly on those who are victims of drugs, one. Those who, those kids who parents are not able to, take care of them. Some people go for people, kids in the rural areas, bring them in the city, say, oh, we will take care of your child, we will send your child to school. By the end of the day, they don't. Like, just I think 2 months ago, 4 kids benefited from the Retrica Foundation. We gave them scholarship.
Okay.
4 kids, or 2 boys and 2 girls, they benefited from the Retrica Foundation. So our focus is making an impact, is leaving a legacy behind for those who we feel needs it. Because some people, they'll come with pretense, okay, we need help. At the end of the day, they don't.
Sure.
So we try our possible best to focus on those that actually needs the help.
That's great.
Thank you.
What have been some of the challenges since you guys started with the foundation? What have been some of the challenges you guys have faced with?
We have not had many so far, like many challenges, because when it comes to the disadvantage, you always love to see people who have been there before.
That's true.
So with Reca coming in, it's so easy. But our the main stuff that has been giving us hard time is like finding support.
Okay.
Sometimes it's difficult for people to step in,
Very.
especially financially and stuff like that, because we can't do it on our own.
That's true.
So, I mean, that has been.
Yeah, because this is the question I wanted to ask, right? Doing this thing require a lot of money, and you people are young people. You people are just working with the little earning, and I think you would need other support. So you people are open up to support from any direction, political,
sure.
whatever support.
Yeah, but the only thing we don't do is if you're giving us support, you should do it out of humanity.
Okay.
You shouldn't expect us to like, if you're a politician, maybe to go run a campaign and stuff like that. So basically, we do accept anything.
Okay.
Yeah. And we do write a lot of people. Sometimes we ask for
Mostly
help.
it's just promises. They will just hype you up. Trust me, at the end of the day.
You cannot get it.
What you expect, they'll be like, oh, careful, this smart thing.
That's Liberia. That's what they can do.
Yeah.
Most especially
That's it.
politicians. Their mindset is just personal aggrandizement. They just want to have it for their family, and those little people around them. But let's leave that. Let's talk about some of the success stories since you started.
Okay, so we didn't expect this to go wide like this. Because when we started, like, we didn't even know like what we was getting into.
Okay.
And we just had our faith and confidence, and we believed that it was going to work. But later we started working harder, and then people started seeing us, and we got a lot of recognition and stuff like that. People started recognizing us, as humanitarians, and then it started coming into support.
That's true.
So these are some of the blessings so far. And then people like, especially when we go out there to talk to the youth, because we have not done a lot of projects, but when we go out there, people like they believe in us. They want to like hear what we have to say. They respond in a good way, in a positive way. And some like the last project we did, we went to a school. We decided to share books and stuff like school materials with kids. You could see the smile on the kids' faces and stuff like that. And yeah, we don't want money or anything back from them, but just a smile on somebody's face can make our day.
All right.
Yeah, it shows that at least they appreciate what we're doing, stuff like that. So these are some of the blessings we have.
Do you have extra sources since you started?
Well, for me, just since I started, like when we go out there to talk to them, like when some of them be like, oh, because usually they will say pieces. Oh, pieces. Wow, I want to make a change in my life.
Okay.
Those who have been coming out. And then when I sit down to myself, I think, wow, God first. If I can bless this person, it means a lot. I feel so proud.
That's true.
Like I'm making an impact in another person's life. So that's my success.
How you want to see this Retrica Foundation in the next 3 years to come?
I want to see the Retrica Foundation on a very big platform about we want to take the foundation maybe international with God blessing and through hard work. We want to have a rehabilitation center if we have the means. We want to make this, we want to build it to help other people who are actually in need. Because you have Liberians all around the world. You have people who are in need of help all around the world. And it's not everybody who are in a country that maybe their own people can help them. Sometimes another person from outside can come and help. Like the guy is saying, one woman can carry the baby in the stomach, but not one woman can take care of a child, right? So we really want to see our foundation on a big platform. We want to bring pride and dignity to Liberia.
That's true.
Yeah.
There's a young foundation. I think it's a month old. When I'm not saying a month now, I say months.
Yeah,
it should be
months.
not a year
Yeah,
now.
no.
Fine. How many counties are you people in right now? Or are you people have visited?
For now, like you said, we just started. So for now, we were focusing in Montserrat, but now we're taking it outside Montserrat to the rural areas. Where the need is greater there. So basically, right now we want to solicit funds because in as much as you want to help, sometimes you need some cash and stuff like that and materials to go out there. So these are the kind of things that is holding us back right now. But the mind is set to go. So as soon as we get what we want, we're going there straight. And we're not even doing it in one county. We're planning to do about 4 counties.
Which county are you from?
I'm from Bomi.
Oh, Bomi. And he's from Lofa. I'm from Lofa. Why you thought of having it in Montserrat first instead of Lofa? Many people will want to have it in the county first.
Yeah, true. But you see, at that time, I'm one person that I have not been to Lofa. The only time I went to Lofa was the time during the council meeting. It was the mayor who took us to Lofa. That was the first time I went in my home. So the place is far. So basically, if I want to do it, I'll do Lofa last.
And I kept bleeding from my nose because of the dust.
Oh yeah,
so
the road is.
So I'll go there, but I'll do Lofa last.
Oh, you would do Lofa last.
But I heard that they're fixing the road, so.
So after when the road is done.
Yeah, and we'll go there, but I don't plan to experience what I experienced.
I mean, you have to start from in your home first.
You are young, energetic lady. What are some of those people you've been engaging in terms of support?
Basically, we have some supporters. Our management team in America. And we have Cash App, we have mobile money numbers. So basically, when we're about to do a project, we go do some videos and promotional stuff online. We get funds through that means, and then sometimes we write proposals to help us.
So we usually write people, but then we don't like we don't say it out
Yeah.
to say, oh, this so and so and so, because that's
Sure.
not the kind of help like we're
That's
not doing it for publicity and stuff like
Publicity,
that.
sure.
So basically, we don't.
So going out, what are some of the requests? Most often requests you receive from people. What are those things they need most? Is it schooling? Is it feeding? Is it housing? Is it clothing?
So for the organization, sometimes like especially a humanitarian organization, like a lot of time, like people come in with different requests.
Requests,
You
yeah.
have to know what you really want and pick out what you really stand out for now, or else you run. You
Because when
money will
do this,
just go out like that.
some people
So-
think that you are rich.
That's
So,
true.
Yeah.
so usually, we deal with students, and then we deal with
Elderly.
disadvantaged youth
Okay.
who wants help, who want to change and stuff like that, and then we try to like reach out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the response, are some of those help playing a positive role in their lives? Are they transforming from, because some of them will come and say, well, BCS, like she said, or Big Brother, or is it Brabi, I will want you to do this for me. Let's pick, for example, for those disadvantaged you, right? Some of them, I think some of them can come and ask for medication.
At some point, yes.
Okay.
But you see, this thing is not. It's not a big organization for us to like monitor 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So basically, if we give you small help, we expect you to use it in a positive way.
Okay.
If you don't do it for now, we can't really control it. We can really talk to you and stuff like that. But later, we're planning, like we said, our goal is maybe to have a rehabilitation center where we can monitor. And for our next project, we're planning like to go out there to people, especially disadvantaged youth, get their story, reach out to people so that they can be transferred to other rehabilitation centers where we're gonna like see them, monitor them 24 hours, check on them and stuff like that. So
Okay.
I know it's process.
That's true. And
Yeah.
and need lots
you
of
have a
money.
rehabilitation center, you have to have nurses,
Right.
people to take care of the people.
Sure,
You understand?
sure.
So
And
it's
someone is
process.
saying you should go Bapolu because the kids are waiting for you people in Bapolu.
Oh yeah, so I think somebody wrote me the last time. Like, yeah, that was something that I planned to do. Like I said, we were planning to go in the various counties, So somebody wrote me the last time telling us about the kids in Babu. Like, we would love to be there,
Yeah.
but we don't want to go there with our hands swinging. We want to
Sure.
go help.
That's
So we need some things we need to get set so that we can reach out.
Retro and Reca are our guests this morning, former housemates in the first season of the Big Brabi Liberia, and they are the owners of the Retrica Foundation, a foundation in Liberia that is helping lots of kids, imparting their lives, making sure that they can get those necessary needs they are lacking. And they are here this morning. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we will just talk a little bit and wrap up. A short break will bring us back. Welcome back to the show this morning. Reca and Retro are in the house and we're talking issues surrounding the Retrica Foundation. They are both owners and I think it's going quite interesting this morning, isn't
Yeah, I mean,
it? Is it going with you good?
Sure.
What are those latest activities coming up?
Okay, so uh, the next, sorry, the next activity that we are planning, like that we have on our list now, I was on a program in JFK. They
Okay.
help with teenage pregnant girls,
Okay.
those who are victims of teenage pregnancy. So, my team and I, we are trying to get some stuff done together, like to go to those girls because most of them they don't have money. You find 13, 14, 15 years old girls pregnant. They're supposed to be in school, but you
Sure.
find them pregnant.
Sure.
So, and some of them they don't have the means of paying for their hospital bills or even getting pampers or wipes or stuff for their babies. So this is our next plan. We want to like get some stuff like maybe pads because you have to do it by cartoons because there are lots and lots of girls there.
Yes, okay.
So that's the next project that we are coming up with.
Okay.
But the time we're still, because we have a lot of preparation to do because you have to go there first. It's a government hospital.
That's
You
right.
have to go there first, talk to the people, those people who are running the help to those girls. You have to talk to them and they have to agree because you are a foundation. Some people will feel like you're getting money from this stuff, but you're just actually trying to help.
That's true.
Yeah, so that's the next project we are about to do.
Now, so how can people reach out to you just in case? Like you were talking about your cash out and stuff like that. Maybe someone want to help and then this.
so
want to
we,
know.
we have the foundation page.
Okay.
So it's on Facebook, and then we have transferred it to Instagram too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the Retrica Foundation,
Mhm.
and then we have our personal pages. Like as soon as you want to help, if you reach out to us through our personal pages, Retro and Reca Official on
Okay.
Facebook,
Okay.
and then you reach out to us, like we'll like open up and then tell you. But mostly like we don't get it like that. But anyways,
Yeah, you don't know why
we
we
have
time.
to struggle on our own.
Mm.
Like we have to look for the money and everything.
Okay.
Some people will even give mobile money number out. Some people won't. So at the end of the day, that's your dream. That's
You
what
have to
want
keep
do.
pushing,
You
pushing.
have to push until one day you will see that person who will say, okay, let me be a blessing in the lives of these kids because it's not our life. You
Okay.
understand? It's the life of those kids who doesn't have the means of going to school. Those who are victims of drugs, not our life.
So finally, from you now, what are those things you want to send out to those who follow in you, those who feel that they are not important in society? Because there are many of our young brothers and sisters who are thinking in that direction that they mean nothing to society. They have been left behind.
Some people go through a lot of traumas in their life.
Okay.
Sometimes you don't even know where to start from. But I can show you that if you focus on a certain path, put your feet down and say, this is what I want to do.
Certainly.
This is how I want my life to be. I don't want to be a liability to society. I don't want to wake up in the morning and not do anything. My life just be wasteful. Go to bed, get up, and just roam around from hand to mouth. You have to step up for yourself.
Okay.
You have to give yourself positive thoughts. You have to encourage yourself because to get to the top is not easy.
Sure.
You have to be focused and everything. You have to be educated no matter what. Don't never forget about education
Sure.
because education is the key to success.
Certainly.
Even if you don't want to, because not everybody want to be educated. Maybe some people want to go into business. Not everybody wants to sit down in office. But no matter what you do, just be focused. You can do it. If I can do it, Retrica can do it. If he can do it, obviously you can do it too. You can be whatsoever you want to be. Don't let nobody bring you down. Thank you.
And Rachel?
well, like she said almost everything. Like just believing in yourself. Like focus on your dreams, even though where we are right now, it's really, really difficult, especially where you find youth doing positive stuff. In this country right now, it can be a slow process. It can be so difficult. But you know, if you want to help, you gotta do something. You gotta do it from your heart.
Sure.
You know, even sometimes it's difficult. Like you're gonna have challenges.
Sure.
But in everything we do right now, we just need to focus on what we want to do and do positive stuff for society.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I want to say, I don't know if I can say.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you to KMTV for having us.
Yeah.
And thank you to our managers for supporting us. You know, I mean, thank you to everybody. Thank you to Liberia.
All right. That's
We are hoping you guys can put hands on this Retrica Foundation because we are one of the youngest in this.
That's
I
true.
mean, youngest CEO to have such a foundation. We're very, very young, but you know, success doesn't come. It comes at any age.
That's true.
So when you're inside, you just gotta be focused. So we hope you guys can see means in helping the foundation. Like Retra said, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram. His name is Retro BBL. That's his page.
Okay.
And his Facebook handle is Augusta Retro Safa. My page is official Reca official and or Reca Snyder on Facebook, Instagram Reca official. So thank you guys so much for having us here.
Okay, that's how we go on to this presentation. Tomorrow we'll talk and go deeper into politics, but today we're talking human interest issues and young people related matters. I'm hoping that we can have a tough talking politician here tomorrow to do your normal thing, but today was kind of a soft and just interesting, and I think it is a great thing that we can do. So that's how we go on today. Thanks so much for following us, hoping you always do. Amos, Thomas, Momo, thanks to the technical team here, headed by my boy Ransford. He's always there making sure that we can be here and bringing you the happiness in Liberia. Until tomorrow, we'll be back here. My name is Amos, Thomas, Momo, bidding you a pleasant rest of the Wednesday. Bye-bye.